alive, unfortunately.
And the lanterns are lit.
It's always
Bragging
unfortunate.
It will always be unfortunately. That's just how I roll.
Yeah,
Rock.
but like, it could be
I
fortunate
wanna
like
rock.
one time.
Am I too close?
Yeah,
I feel like I should be.
No, you look.
I mean,
No.
you typically are farther back, but I think it's the background. It kind of makes that appearance.
Mm,
Yeah, you guys
whatever.
can like see my whole room.
Don't
My
worry.
Oh my
Dr.
God.
Pepper.
The background will probably be up for this episode and the next, and then I'll be able to no longer be in the mushroom forest. I'll get out of jail, guys. Don't
When?
worry.
I'm proud
Oh,
of
you're
you.
moving twice?
Yeah, I figured once this year isn't enough.
I feel that.
You know what? I feel that too.
I once landed in a house unpacked, and then was told we're moving the next week, and it was like, that's awesome. I love it.
That's why you never fully unpack.
Yep, never fully unpack.
That's
Never fall
actually
for it.
true. Before a specific events happened, I remember I still had like 5 boxes that I just threw in the closet, and I was like, maybe one day I'll open these.
Right. Dude, what a pain.
Peach, didn't you have a story for us?
I actually don't know if I could say it on here.
Oh,
okay. Well, I can
no.
say.
Oh God.
Whew. Okay, well I'll
No,
say.
not
I'll
that
say my
it's
story.
bad. It's just
So
Well,
I killed someone.
You said he was
okay.
racist.
It's bad. He was racist. Yeah.
So yeah, understood. Well, I had a crazy dream. I had a dream that I got to work, and my boss had fired everyone except for me, and had swapped out the entire crew with new people that did not know what they were doing.
That's crazy.
And so the whole time, I feel like I'm dealing with a bunch of adult children in my dream. It was exhausting. And like trying to train them to do things and being like, no, don't do that. No, don't load video games onto your computer. No, you're going to break some FCC laws if you do this thing over here, blah, blah, blah. And then my old coworkers from AT&T show up and they go, hey, we just came by to ask, do you want to be in a polyamorous relationship with us? And I respectfully declined, but said, I'm flattered, but no, the wife and I are doing just fine. And then I went back to the chaos and eventually woke up. Yeah.
When you say dream, you meant nightmare.
Yeah, you meant that.
No, he meant dream.
Fair
He was
enough.
like, deep down in his head, he's like, oh yeah.
I remember like during the dream though, I was like, I might have to quit my job. No, I gotta hang through for Wi-Fi. She's gotta get her experience before I quit as a scientist.
Oh, lovely. Well,
It was
I
painful.
guess that sounds painful. I guess I should tell the audience what our podcast today is all about.
Can I
Clearly
real
you yearn
quick?
for
Hi, Mudkip.
poly-
Hi, Mudkip.
Hello,
I want to
Mudkip.
contribute to the beginning of this. I bought it. Fuck.
Put it in front of your face.
Here, look, I'm in prison. I bought this. It's a little,
I bought
a
a force
little,
field.
it's like a little model kit. It's like what this is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's,
so cute.
But it's an Eevee. So
I think I have that
that's why
exact thing.
Adorable.
yeah. Nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's the
Hello,
same.
anime. Hello, Mudkip. Oh, that shit was
anime.
so
Hello, Mudkip.
funny. You just held up a force field. That was
I
fantastic.
just held up nothing. I'm like, guys, look at this.
Where are you
Well-
now? A mall?
Yeah.
I'm on the run.
Oh.
I actually killed someone today, so I'm
In Minecraft,
doing
this
this
time.
episode while not in Minecraft.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, Peach. 85
I'm gonna have
watch
to watch
streak.
because I'm
You
forced to
have-
watch.
Damn.
Made me a mod.
Fox Cookie added you as a favorite. Whoa.
Wow.
Sci-fi didn't.
Oof.
Okay, so
How do I do that?
Alright.
I don't
Okay. Who's cat slapping me? Oh my God. All right. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about a little bit of like gaming history, like the past few years, and our opinions on the upsides, the downsides, indies versus AAA, AI being introduced in games, all the above, our opinions on it all. We think what we think the direction is going in, what we would like to see it in, and yeah, let's just kind of hold a conversation about all this fun stuff because everyone in here, I could say confidently we all play enough games to have a pretty strong opinion on these uh on these things. I would say
Yeah, burn it all down.
burn it
Burn
all
it all
down.
down.
Burn gaming down,
Rebuild.
but then what will we do?
Rebuild it
Hi,
back up.
Andrew, how are you?
From
I
the
guess we're gonna have to go
ashes.
outside.
Ew.
Ugh. We
It's
might be forced to go
disgusting out
outside
there.
soon.
Yeah. 85 might as
Touch
well
grass.
be part of the stream at that point. Peach, yeah, I know. She may as well just be in every title at that point. That's crazy.
There's been some I haven't been a part of.
Have you not?
It's been it's been a while, but
Oh, right.
I think I was sick or something.
Yeah, that's right. I don't play
Yeah,
enough
because I
games.
think
Yeah,
there
you don't.
was one or two streams where it was just like me and Fox. We were doing
Or
like
me and
Hunt
Zybe.
Showdown or something like that.
Yeah.
There was the time you were peeing off that pier.
Yeah, on
And blew
that
yourself
one
up.
weird game.
What?
On what's the name of that game? I can't-
Enshrouded.
Enshrouded, yeah.
Enshrouded.
Zyphod was building a base, and he built this really big pier, and I like walked down it all dramatically and was like, "Yes, I can pee off this," and then I blew up.
Oh.
Yeah, you were like,
Yeah, that's the one I
wonder
wasn't there
what's
for.
in these red
Yeah.
barrels, and then you blew yourself up, and I'm over there like, how am I gonna put this roof together? And you're dead, and I didn't even know.
You want to see a magic trick?
Yeah,
You ever
yeah, I
pee
did.
so hard you just blow up? Why?
We've all been there, right?
We've all been there.
No, never
we've
in
all
my life.
destroyed a toilet.
No, never in my life. That's why I hate going. That's
Pardon?
why I hate when I was a housekeeper. I had to clean the male's bathroom. Y'all are disgusting.
No, okay, now hold on a damn second.
Wait, no,
Nah,
you
she
guys are
right.
nasty. Actually, I can tell a
She
recent
right.
story. A recent story.
She right.
And I wasn't a housekeeper. We have a restaurant here. I'm not gonna name the restaurant, but they have
Oh,
they have men and women's bathrooms, but they only have one stall in each. So if somebody's in one, they'll be like, "Hey, it's a one stall thing. You can go into the other if you want, right?" So the men's one, somebody walked into the men's room and came right back out because some old dude who we had all seen like everybody had seen like walking in there earlier had shit all over the wall, all over the floor. It hit the fucking sink, the goddamn ceiling. And everybody knows who it was whenever I saw this dude walk in there. And I'm like, men are like, you guys in the bathrooms are so disgusting. Who the hell shits like that?
I've
It's like the
seen.
daddy
I don't
daycare.
understand that.
It's like the daddy daycare scene when he walks in and he's just like,
No, I want to say, when I had my own bathroom, I kept that motherfucker clean. Like that.
Oh,
That's,
I don't understand.
That's like one bad egg right there out of like
No,
several.
I used to be a housekeeper. It's not one.
Alt F4
Well,
my
be
life.
be a better housekeeper for clients or something. I don't know. Find better clients. I don't know.
Brother in Christ. Well, NWB said, let me go back really quickly. NWB said,
Oh.
games got easier. Compare NES and blah, blah, blah. Error Capcom game to anything recent. You're not rage quitting anything new now. Shaking my head.
Yeah.
What is that game? Elden Ring? People rage quit the shit out of Elden Ring.
Yeah, true. But actually, going off of what Interme said, I actually learned a really fun fact about old school games back in the day, especially Disney games. Disney was very notorious for doing this with their games. Did you know that back in those like early like N64, SNES, Super Nintendo, all that fun stuff, why those games were so hard is because they wanted them to have to they didn't want you to be able to beat it in one weekend. They wanted you to have to rent it multiple times. So the game makes more money because, sales, big names, all that fun stuff. But they also develop more income for all those rental agencies like Blockbuster and all that fun stuff, because you would rent it, it'd kick your ass, and you'd have to rent it again and again and again because the games were so difficult you couldn't beat it in one weekend sit through. So it was a freaking pyramid scheme. Fucking Disney.
Smart.
Yeah.
Can I
Sounds like
add a,
Disney.
can I add a comment onto that?
What?
So broke boy me, whenever I was growing up, like we didn't have like couldn't just go out and be like, hey, we're gonna buy this game, because like I think for me the console was for like the Wii, and I think like Wii games were like $50 per, like new or something like that. And so what we would do is we'd go to like Redbox because Blockbuster died, and I still remember going to Blockbuster. I still remember that. But I remember renting Sonic Colors for the Wii, and that was fun as hell until I got to the don't look at me. But when I got to the very end,
I'm not.
and I remember it's so vivid in my head. It's the very end. Literally, it's like queuing it up. Sonics are running from a black hole. It's so freaking cool. And then the game's like, error has occurred, and it boots me all the way back out into like the main screen. I'm like, no, what happened? There's like a fucking scratch on that disc that someone had put onto it and then just returned it, and I was devastated because I never saw the ending to it. I still haven't.
You got Steam now. What's your excuse?
Yeah, you got Steam.
I'm broke. I got
Fair.
no money.
Hi, Coco. Thank you for the Tiggo biddies.
Hi, Coco. Thank you for the Tiggle bitties.
I just spent like
Thank you.
$500 on glasses this weekend alone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Enter Me, for the redeeming
Man.
changing cap.
It pays to see, I guess.
Mhm.
Got that good vision.
Listen, just you wait until I pay for LASIK. Bam.
What do you
Never have
mean?
to-
You're never gonna
bam.
beat my vision even with LASIK.
I don't. That's not the point of beating your vision. I want to wake up and be able to see without falling asleep with my glasses on.
Really? You're like, just you wait. I'm like, what do you mean? I'll still be able to see further than you.
Yep.
Wait. Just you
Just
wait
you
until
wait.
I peel layers of my eye off. That's what LASIK is, Fox.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Well, don't
It's pretty
get
crazy.
LASIK then. I don't know what the fuck it's telling you.
Fox needs LASIK, actually. Like,
I
it's
probably
disgusting.
do. Hey.
Sorry, Fox.
I'm
we got
starting
you
to
off
have
topic.
I'm starting to have moments where things like look blurry, and I'm like, am I just tired, or is it starting to go?
Is
Is it starting to go?
Yes, is it time? Is it my time?
Your time
That's
is
all.
coming.
Oh, Crow died. Oh, no, there he is.
I had an empty Arizona sweet tea can. I put it next to me to indicate that it's empty, so I can toss it whenever I leave my room next. I got
Beautiful.
Give me the
2
cycle.
bottles of water right here.
Okay.
Probably why I need to go to the bathroom so often. I keep drinking.
My
So,
God.
what's your first
Brother.
question about
What,
AAA
what are you
games?
talking about?
Let's see.
Sorry, we got you off track.
No, it's all good.
No,
That's
we're
what
padding
we're
for time
here.
right now. We're
Oh
padding
my
for
God.
time.
Do you have something in your pocket, or are my eyes starting to go? What?
Oh, what?
Coco.
Oh.
Huh?
Javi with huh? That's how
So
Javi says huh.
I guess the first question I'd like to bring up to all of us today is microtransactions. I think it's everybody's favorite when it comes to video games, right? Microtransactions, my favorite are the history of them, our opinions on them, the yeses and nos. What do we think about microtransactions?
Disgusting.
All right. Enough said. Go on to the next question. No.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, like there are only a few games that have had microtransgressions that
Transgressions.
Microtransgressions. How dare
Punching
you?
you when you go to put your credit card in. You go, you go
Like-
put your credit card in, you just get like stabbed in the face. Not enough.
Like Sunhaven, for instance, it has cosmetic microtransactions. It's not you have to pay it to just even play the game, right? So like that
Yes.
gets a pass, even though I still look at them with the stink eye, like how dare. But
Yeah.
you know, it's you get a pass with that. I did play a game that it was a phone game that they did payments for like unlocking certain things instead of doing ads. And honestly, at that point, after all the games I have played on mobile that have ads, I was like, I accept this is better. I appreciate this. I'll spend $20 and then I don't pay anything else ever. So and no ads. Fantastic.
That actually reminds me. There's a YouTuber that I watch, and he has a series on his channel where he plays like mobile games.
$20.
But whenever they ask for money, he agrees. Like like the pop up ads.
Mhm.
In like a mobile game, what he'll do is he at first it was like just a test of like, if you say yes and you pay for that pop-up ad, will you get more? And the answer is yes. Like a lot of the games see that you're willing to spend at first like 99 cents, like a couple dollars for like a small little boost of a character, or like a material, whatever, and then they'll come at you again with like a much more higher one, like $20, like 50, all this and that, because they saw that you bought one already. They're thinking, oh, maybe
true.
he's gonna buy again.
It's true. It's true.
I think
They start small. They're like 99 cents, and they're like, "Oh, we bought the 99-cent pack. Let's show him the $2.99 pack. Oh, we wanted that one. Let's give him the $9.99 pack."
Yeah, it's exactly like that. One of the games he did was a game called like Cookie Run Kingdom. Not sponsored. But but it's like Cookie
yet.
Kingdom. It's like any negative things can be edited out for the right price. I'm joking. But it's like Cookie Run Kingdom, something like that. He had spent like over 500 pounds because whenever he would get like a new character, and a pop-up would immediately be like, hey, do you want to boost this character and all this and that. So it's like, I agree that like it's there's a lot, like especially in the mobile sense, like microtransactions are everywhere. Like you cannot play a mobile game without seeing one.
No.
Yeah.
I literally will not play a mobile app game if it has like ads or even the watch this ad to have free. I'm like, no, I don't want it.
Next.
Delete you. Go away.
Swipe left.
The only mobile game that I have on my phone is Balatro, and that's because
That's a good one.
I
That's a
have
very
it
good
on
one.
Steam, and it doesn't
Yeah.
have any ads. I
Yeah.
spent like $4.99 on it to play on my phone, and I never have to deal with an ad.
Right? I literally have Stardew Valley, and it's like one-time purchase. I love Eric Baroni, who made Stardew Valley, because like everything he releases for it, all updates are free. And that's what I want to be when I become a game developer.
That's my president.
That's my president, Eric Baroni for president.
Oh my
Baroni.
god. I actually think I only have Wild Rift, and that was free. I didn't pay shit for that. I'm not paying for a mobile game. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's your opinion on microtransactions, ups or downs, Peach?
They're shit.
Just in general.
Exactly.
I know you were saying like 5 to 10 years or whatever for what you were talking about, but like, or picture like us growing up. I'm not sure about Crow, but the three of us growing up, you used to just buy a game for like, I don't know. My parents bought it, so I'm gonna go with like $20. You used to buy a game for console for $20, and that was it. You had the full game.
Mhm.
Now, and I want to say it started with like the thing I remember it getting big was with EA and either FIFA or that Star Wars game. I remember loot boxes were everywhere, and
Yep.
because I feel like people were willing to spend the money, now we have microtransactions in every goddamn thing, and it really pisses me off. If I'm buying a game, if I give you my hard-earned money, if I pay $50 for a game, well, $80 for a game now, $80+ for fucking games now. If I spend $80+ for a game, I want the full fucking game, no microtransactions. Every skin you give me should be free because I've already given you $80 and the game's not finished half the time. So
Yeah, it's not
like,
finished.
what are
That's what drives me
microtransactions for?
crazy.
They're not. Yes, and back before when we were growing up, $20 is not equivalent to $80 now. There's no way that the inflation is that high. There's no way a $20 game back then is worth $80 now, and we're not even getting finished products. I fucking hate microtransactions.
I remember specifically my brothers and I have three brothers, but there was two in this case, so there's three of us total. We're at Walmart. Parents said you each get $10 to go spend on something. And the three of us looked at Super Smash Brothers for the N64 and we went, "You want to put our money together?"
Hell
And
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
$30.
$30? Okay, see, $30. There's no way
Yes.
$30 in early 2000s is equivalent to 80,
Yeah.
sometimes $120 now.
I know.
There's a game that I want to bring up that it's not microtransactions, but looking back, it was kind of fucked. Do you guys remember Skylanders?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that the one where people complain because...
Spyro and all that fun shit. You get the little action figures, and you put the action
Oh,
figure
yeah,
on the
yeah,
controller.
controller
yeah.
portal.
Yeah,
I remember getting Skylanders for the Wii, and it came with like the little box thing where you get the game and you get like 3 characters.
Mhm.
But if you wanted more characters, you would have to buy the little like figures, and some of them would be $20 fucking dollars.
On top of that, I
If-
believe in the game, certain areas were locked unless you had
What?
characters of
Yeah.
that
Yep.
like element and things like that.
Yeah,
So
You're kidding.
no,
yeah,
I didn't
like-
know this.
I remember because I'm like Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast right now. I remember being at Walmart, going into like the video game section and being like, "Oh, I want another Skylander," and like my mom was like, you can only get like one of the $10 ones," and I'm like, "Damn, look at all these cool $20 ones." Like,
Yeah.
maybe.
No, that's a
I
great
mean,
point. Skylanders was
I gotta
shit.
say, amiibos are kind of worse. They hardly
As-
do anything.
as-
Oh
Yeah,
my
they-
god, amiibos, dude.
Yeah.
They just
I found-
I don't even know what this does. To be perfectly
I was
honest,
just
don't
about to
even-
ask, what does it do?
No,
I
you
don't know.
even
What,
know you just collect
I don't know
them.
what that one does. I know what this one does. It's like Smash Brothers. It creates it creates a guy that you can fight or race against. That's smart, but I
Yeah.
don't know what Rosalina does. I don't know what Mario does over here. It doesn't say.
Gee-
Here to tell you on the back. No,
Yep.
don't.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
so they want you to just that's crazy. So people it doesn't tell you on the back, which is a little bit
Used
more
to.
disgusting to me because that means that say you're a collector and a gamer, you're going to buy two cuz you're going to open one to see what the hell it does and then you're going to keep one for collecting. So you're just spending all this money for nothing.
This year has both been great and disgusting because for the past like 3 or 4 years, there's been like an amiibo or 2 every year, and then they decide to release like 27 all this summer, and I'm like, my bank, I'm trying to collect all these.
Right? But like I'm harping really hard on microtransactions cuz like I mostly see it where I started getting disgusted by it was in AAA games because these big ass like billion-dollar companies are
Yeah.
just charging the main like the modern consumer out the
Right.
ass when they're like knowing that they're going to buy these things because they're, for whatever reason, somebody's like, it's nostalgia, or you're just into the game, whatever it is. But I'm not so like disgusted and aggressive about microtransactions in indie games specifically, because usually an indie game is somewhere between like $3 and $15, and the microtransactions they're asking for is usually something like, here's like, what's that game that we played, Across the Obelisk, here's a new character with the world, or whatever they come in, whatever it is, and then it comes with a bunch of other things, and it's like $3 or some bullshit like that. Like, I don't like it because the games aren't fully finished now, but I would be more inclined to buy it at that point because the game didn't cost me $1 billion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
kinda-
understand with what we're doing how indie companies and like how like people like us, how much work it is to get this shit done.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like the indie games that will be like, here's the supporter pack, and the supporter pack has like the sound,
Soundtrack.
yeah, thank you, soundtrack, as well as like maybe some like wallpapers and things like that, like art that comes with it, and like that's it. So it's not like you're not losing any part of the game itself by not buying it. It's just literally supporting them and getting some nice
Yeah.
little art. Yeah.
One last thing I want to bring up. I lately
Almost.
I have been playing Magic the Gathering on Tabletop Simulator.
Oh, okay, that's where you
Oh,
play.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I am ever going to play Magic the Gathering, it's going to be on Tabletop Simulator now, because what I can do is I can just go online, make a deck,
Yep.
copy like a little link, and just paste it in there. Like, I've tried the actual like Magic the Gathering like Steam game and whatnot that you can like download and
Oh,
try.
yeah.
Steam.
But
Yeah.
yeah, you can on Steam you can
Oh, is it
download
the
it.
app one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I don't like is that there are so many cards. Like any like TCG game that out there, there's thousands of cards. And if you're wanting to like build a deck out of it, like in person, if you're going to like a game, you gotta like go hunt down the cards you actually want. Online, you have to like log in every day and complete 5 missions to get like 2 packs with a chance
Yep.
to get a card that you need for a
Right.
deck that you might like.
Yep.
Wait,
Or
it has
you can
no way.
spend like $20 and get like 30 cards or 30 packs and all this and that. It's like,
Ew, I didn't know they did
Yep.
that.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. And so that's why I'm like Tabletop Simulator,
Oh, yeah.
all down for. Like, I don't know what I'm doing in Magic the Gathering at all, but like at least there it's like, oh, I don't have to spend, I already have Tabletop Simulator. I don't need to spend more money to play this game.
Yeah. I agree. That was actually going to be my
Agreed.
next point with you guys
Um,
is oh, do it?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I know I typed it. I was gonna say hi, Bluma, hi, Anthrax, and then
Anthrax,
I
hi,
don't know if you guys heard
Bloom.
what Anthrax said about the magnets.
Yeah.
Anthrax said, yeah, Skylanders with they had magnets so you could swap parts on characters. It's
That
pretty
was
cool.
only like, I think that was after the second game. Because the
Yeah.
first one was just literally like Skylanders Giants or something like that, where it was just the figure.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I
I own
remember
a
they had a
few.
fucking timer on the characters too. If a character died, you couldn't use that character for like
No.
either like the
Oh,
end of the
okay.
level or like 5 minutes or 10
Oh my
minutes or something
God.
like that.
But you just spent like $20 on that character? What kind of crap is that?
Dude, no,
I
thank
don't
you.
know.
I'm so glad I never bought that game.
Oh. Hold on. There we go.
Oh, camera.
No, my
Yeah, I
camera
have-
has
I-
tracking, so I have to disable it.
It has Tourette's.
It's like a
No, I mean
Tracking.
it acts like a turret.
You gonna take a baseball bat to your camera?
The only Skylanders I have came with the Amiibo Skylanders. So there's like a dark Bowser and then like a dark trophy thing that I don't know. But yeah, I have Donkey Kong and Bowser were made into Skylander Amiibos. They have a little thing on them that switches them. They're like NFC chip from Skylander to Amiibo on the bottom. Kind of cool.
Huh.
Wow.
They were dirt
What's
cheap.
this next thing? What's this next thing, Fox?
Yeah, but
So
yeah.
no, that like it's along the microtransaction point, but and I agree with all of you. Obviously, like microtransactions are stupid. I don't like that they're a big central part of gaming nowadays. It's just not. I. It's not. It's not great. It's not a great time to be a gamer. Um. There we go. I had to change a setting real quick because my camera was acting like a turret, and I don't like it. Um.
Taking us all out.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. But the only time I will really, truly, truly defend microtransactions is a few categories. Peach brought up one of them was like indie games, and the game is already cheap, and the microtransactions are normally cosmetic and like cheap. Like Sunhaven. Yeah, Sunhaven. They're
Sunhaven.
just like what, $2.99 or some shit. Like
They get a pass.
they get a pass because the game is cheap. Microtransactions isn't even just one skin usually; it's a pack of skins for $2.99, and I'm like, you know what? Cool. You know, I'm probably not gonna buy any, but I get it. Yeah. Or if a game is like free to play, and this rarely happens like in a good correct way because for some reason they tend to start leaning towards pay to win. And if the game is free already, like the game is free and all of the microtransactions are strictly cosmetic, no, and that's it. I don't want, if you can pay money to unlock any form of in-game action, that's already like my tolerance for pay to win is very low. Like kind of like Blue Protocol, how that shit went down. You being able to technically buy those summons, it's pay no, absolutely not. Or a boost to get further in front of other players. No. Absolutely not.
And
bad.
Enter Me says, "What about macro transactions?" And in my mind, that's like big DLCs, right?
Yeah.
Like when
Or
Elden
expansion
Ring,
packs, yeah.
yeah,
That's fine. I
expansions, like,
honestly,
yeah,
sometimes.
sometimes
Because
Yeah,
well,
it
big,
depends.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think
For-
Elden Ring I was fine with because it was basically a brand new game for
Yeah.
cheaper than
Double the
what
game.
yeah,
Yeah, it was like double the game
game.
for cheaper than what the original base game was, I think.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So
It depends on how
Yeah.
they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree. It depends on how they do it, but also for me, like if a game has like a DLC, like Elden Ring, like base game Elden Ring, massive, like super fun game. There's 100 different ways to play it, and then you bring in that the expansion, that DLC, that's like, hey, giving you more now, and it's not even just like we're redoing the story. It's like we're just like going, what is it, I didn't play it, but like they like under the tree,
It's
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's actually
Under
like
the-
going. I think it's going back into the past. I haven't played it yet, and I haven't
Haven't played
spoiled
it
any of it for myself.
Yeah,
But
me neither.
either.
it's all I know is that there was a prince basically, and we find him, but he's already dead. But his body has this like life-giving blood, and the moment you like touch him, he sends you somewhere, whole nother
Gotcha.
world dimension thing. Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
new bosses, new mechanics, and everything to
mechanics,
figure out.
New weapons,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's
New
like,
it was literally a brand new game.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think if a game is good enough to stand on its own, Elden Ring, for me, I really enjoyed like Lies of P. Like for me that's a really awesome game to play. I think like it's very fun. But then like when they were like, hey, we're gonna bring in like this DLC, it's but you're gonna have to pay for it. I am like, the different reactions I have is either like, you, or okay, yeah, maybe one day I'll pick that up. But it's based on the original part of the game. Is like, is that game good enough to warrant
Mhm.
them bringing in this like whole new thing in?
Right.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Super Smash Brothers, they were releasing characters and DLC packs. You could also just buy the season pass for like $25 and then you get all of them. And then you don't have to like buy individually $2.99 for every single character that came out. And like, that is like adding a whole new game because they came with stages, they came with all these other things. So, that was worth it.
I
Yeah.
disagree with that though. Because that kind of rides the line of what Fox was saying about if you pay for something and you have you get something and versus someone who's free to play, like was it like most hero shooters now, like I think if you I don't know. They did this for a little while ago, but like you could buy like the battle pass and you'd like if you get to a certain point, you'd get the character, but like after 30 days everyone gets the character. I
Ugh.
think yeah,
Ew.
if like Smash Bros had done something similar where it's like, "Hey, you can buy this," or if you wait a couple months, you can then just get the character. But like some of those DLC characters are like
Broken.
I think I'm not versed in Smash Brothers at all, but like a lot of them are like super high on the on a tier list versus like the normal characters you get.
Mhm.
So it's essentially saying like, hey, do you just want an advantage for just giving us 2.99 or season pass of like
Yeah.
$20, something like that?
I totally see where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
But for me, Smash Brothers is all skill. Because let me just say, Fox destroys me at whoever I play as the lowest tiered character on the entire roster.
Yeah,
So
but this
I
is
think
Fox we're talking
honestly,
about.
I think skill is
It
you know
it
it's all
is
it is.
mostly skill, but I have to agree with Crow. Smash Bros is a $80 game. Like it has no right to
It
be
jumped
charging
to
us.
80?
Yeah, if you buy it on like Switch 2, it's like 80 fucking dollars or
Yeah,
some shit,
Switch
dude. It's
Switch
Oh,
2
Dang.
okay.
games right now are like
yeah.
I was about to
$80.
say, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, I don't
I
remember
was gonna
paying
say
that
Yeah.
it
much.
came out as
No,
$80.
it came out
Yeah.
as 69. I think
60.
it was $70 or $60, $70. It has no right
I'll look
to
it up.
charge us for more fucking characters, man. Especially,
At
and
that
you
point, yeah,
yeah, you have a
come
good
with
point.
it should come with Switch too.
Yeah, like
Go ahead. You're
oh
right.
yeah, no, it's Minecraft Steve is the best character in the game. He's actually so broken they banned him from competitive play
Yeah, I
for the
was about to
rest of the
say
game.
like
Okay,
I was
it's
about to
it,
say that like they do something about it. Like in tournaments, if they're truly broken, like
They
it doesn't
do.
matter if you got ahead and have the character, you're not allowed to play that shit.
This
Yeah,
guy got banned in like 2 different games, Meta Knight.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
he
like,
What was that broken? What was that? The twins, they got banned for a while too. Like if you're
Oh yeah,
broken,
Ice
yeah.
broken, they actually
Climbers.
do
Yeah.
something about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but the
it came out at
fans had to do it.
$60 by
That
the way.
Nintendo never came out and banned them. That the fans did. Like
Fair.
Nintendo, I feel
Yeah.
like for a $70 game, the only time I'll ever agree that the microtransaction is warranted is strictly cosmetic, and even then, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I already paid $70 for this. The fuck you on? What? Like, no, absolutely not." But
No, I don't
cosmetic,
buy
like
that shit.
if they gave me like $2 and I could buy some more skins for the characters, honestly, I'd give that a pass. But in my opinion, any form of locking playable content behind a paywall, that be it characters, content, worlds, maps, doesn't matter, behind a paywall for already especially triple A game, I don't agree with unless it's a full on like Interme said macro transaction of a whole new
Yeah.
like yeah, if you're like adding
Yeah.
just a whole other game
That's
onto this
fair.
shit, fantastic. But I know a lot of companies out there make the entire game and then cut off a third of it after it's already fucking made and ready and set that aside to DLC
Oh
for later
yeah,
on.
100%.
I'm like,
Yeah. Like
Bloom
Um,
I
Bloom
think
says
just a
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. Bloom says EA Sims started the marketplace recently, which is like charging users for custom content made by independent modders and such. And so many people were not down with it because already we download CC for free or pay to a Patreon to support the creator, and EA trying to get in the middle of that. Oh.
Whoa.
So EA trying to get a piece of the pie from modders.
That's disgusting. They do that in
Disgusting.
Sims? Dude, what is with EA? Oh my god, they're so
Did you
disgusting, man.
actually? So fun thing, if you go like onto Steam right now and you type in like Sims 4, the DLC for like if you try
Ridiculous.
to buy every single DLC for the Sims 4, I think it adds up to be like a couple $1,000
What for Sims?
for DLC for Sims. The Sims 4.
Oh
It's
my
over
god. Bluma said it's over
$2,000.
2K.
No.
Oh
Holy
my
crap.
god.
No.
And EA's trying to like take the stuff from the modders? What is wrong with this company?
EA is. I don't touch games touched by. If EA touches it, I want nothing to do
I
with
don't
it.
think I've touched a game from EA since
Not for a hot
I don't even
minute.
know.
Not since
I-
like Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King for the GameCube.
Me too, probably, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
I've actually been playing through Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and that
With
is
the loot boxes?
no, that's not.
That's
loot
that
boxes.
Battlefield. That's Battlefront.
Oh, that was
Battlefront,
Battlefield
yeah.
had loot
That
boxes.
was
Yeah, okay.
Battlefront 2, and then they kind of got rid of it once people were like, blah. But
Yeah.
no, it's a story game that's like story game. Like there's no microtransactions or anything about it. It's like if you and there's like ton of customization, but you just have to explore the world to find it.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's
that's
like
EA too?
yeah, but it's like I think it's also partnered with like Lucasfilm, so I'm sure they had something to say about it.
Probably.
But I
I-
know I don't know
know,
anything. I forgot.
I don't know anything.
My problem with
I
EA,
lagged IRL right there.
You literally like that, right? My problem with EA, and I have this problem with a lot of companies, if you fuck over the consumer, I usually will not support you in any kind of way, like
Yeah.
ever again. I literally think the last EA game I played was the
Borderlands.
same one that you did.
Yeah.
Borderlands, the CEO can go fuck himself. Fuck that guy.
True. True. And not even in
I like them.
Minecraft. IRL.
How dare you shit on your consumer, the people that got you to where you are? How dare
Right?
you?
And he's a narc baby anyway. I don't think he knows how to work.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Enter Me said Star Wars Jedi 1 and 2 are pretty good.
Yes, they are. Very.
I've
good.
never
I'm waiting
played
for
it.
the third one. I'm waiting for the
And
kind. It's like it's Souls like, but just Star Wars.
I've been wanting to play them, but I saw EA and I threw up. So
Yeah,
Um,
every time I hear EA Sports, it's in the game.
It's in
I
the
can't. I
game.
can't with EA. I literally can't with EA.
I don't
I
know
would
what
say-
company is backing it, but I know that Mass Effect, the creators of Mass Effect and Knights of the Old Republic are getting together, those
Yep.
different creators, to make a new Star Wars game.
yep.
Which sounds
I
really
would play
cool,
that
but-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I don't like EA because of the just
Come on, just make a better
slop-
game. I'm working
the
on it.
slop of like sports games they keep on
Oh,
turning
dude,
out. Like I
sports
hate
games
sports
are so
games so
shit.
much, but
They're stupid.
like the only one games from EA that I will be like I'll actually pay for the price is
Mhm.
the two Star Wars games, Fallen Order and Survivor, because I like Star Wars, but like also it's like they're challenging. Like I threw it on the hardest difficulty, and I like sometimes I spend like hours. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't get past this.
That's how a game should be.
God, I wish I could play those because I really want to, and I might play the one that Zyphod just said, but I cannot give EA
Yeah.
my money. I literally can't. Peach, if you don't like it, just make a better game. We are working on it.
Yep.
Working on it.
We are
Well, he's
working
making
on
he's
it.
making fun of the
We are
CEO, but
talking with Disney about the
Oh
Star
my
Wars
God.
IP.
Oh, you're making fun of the CEO. You're right. You're right. You're right. I should make a better game. You know what else I should do? Never mind.
I thought you were gonna like pull something up and be like,
all right. Well, the last The last
Screw
thing
that,
I'll bring
screw
up,
that CEO. I hate CEOs like that, man.
yeah, dude, he's a demon.
Except for the Steam
That
CEO.
guy
He's
should
chill.
just like fall
Yeah,
into a
he's chill.
pit in Minecraft.
I love the Steam.
No, not
You know,
in Minecraft.
did you hear about how Portal even happened? The Steam some guys, Valve had like some people come present like a couple ideas that they were working on, and the Steam CEO just came downstairs from his office and just sat in and watched it and went, "I really like this. Can I hire you guys?" And they're like, sure. What?" And then they made
Oh,
Portal.
wow.
Hell yeah.
He's such a
Amazing.
chill dude, man.
The last thing I'll
What's your
bring
last
up about
question?
no, not last question, but the last thing for
Oh,
microtransactions is a fun fact that I did not know about them until today. And did you know that the first would have been integrations of microtransaction would have been, oh, no one would have guessed, Blizzard and EA. So back
Of
in
Of
course.
so
course.
back in like Diablo 1 series, right? So old fucking games.
Oh,
Blizzard
God.
and EA tried to integrate microtransactions even way back in 1999, right? But they couldn't because the internet was too slow. So we were saved as kids because all of us were running on fucking dial-up and the internet could not handle and so
Get
the
off
internet
the
couldn't
phone!
fucking handle them implementing microtransactions, so they gave up. And obviously, we all know what happened with Blizzard DA later. Fuck those guys. But
There's
Yeah,
actually
they're
something I want to
actually.
bring.
Now you leave them over there.
There's something I want to bring up about that. This isn't something I've like seen. I just remember Markiplier talking about it, like of him like growing up, because I think he grew up playing like World of Warcraft or
Yes.
something. Like he grew up
Yes.
playing like online computer games,
Mhm.
and he was talking about how one game that he was playing, they had some form of microtransaction before it was like purely online, where you literally like filled out like a paper and you put like money in an envelope, you sent it to the company sent you back an envelope of like a key to put into your game to get the thing.
That
Oh.
I
could
don't
have been
remember
WoW.
what game,
Yeah.
what like company, but like that I think is the probably the earliest like microtransaction.
It was like old Netflix. Old Netflix,
Yeah.
you'd be like in the mail and you
Redbox?
get a DVD and be like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it was broken. You'd be like, oh, give me another one.
I think my big thing about like micro, like I said, AAA games, I'm not buying anything for microtransactions. You're not getting my money. It's hit or miss if I do it with indie. But the reason I don't necessarily have a problem with macro transactions is because I feel like before we had the technology we do now for the things that get us the macro transactions, we technically had them like even in like the N64 era when we had Banjo Kazooie, then you get Banjo Tooie.
Yeah.
They if we had the capability, Banjo Tooie would have just been in Banjo Kazooie. I just had to buy a whole new game, so I don't have a problem with that because that's how I feel like Elden Ring did it. It was like
Yeah.
it was just like the second part of the game.
Yeah.
exactly.
Bluma said so they brought in microtransactions even before they could. Shame, shame.
Yeah.
Yes, they've been trying to do this forever to gamers. As
Yeah.
soon as they realized that there were people who would put money into things like this, they have just been trying to gouge us.
Oh yeah. Did you know that the microtransaction they wanted to add in Diablo 1 was collectible trading cards for your Diablo character, and you would have to buy packs. Yeah. Who the fuck would want that? I'm slaying demons. I don't give a shit about
What?
I'll never
The
forget.
actual hell is
I'll never forget a guy playing Fortnite unlocking he bought a skin, but it also came with like stickers, and he goes, "Oh boy, I love having stickers in a video game."
What are even the stickers doing?
Right?
you can put them on shit. So after you kill a guy, you can put your sticker on the
Oh,
ground.
you're talking about the sprite. That's so stupid.
Yeah,
If
it's
I
stupid. Or I think your
remember when
character
they
like does
added
this
that.
shit, Yeah, who
Yeah,
fucking cares?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, it's just yeah. Like
Who
once they
cares?
figured out like, oh, we don't have to animate like 5 different dances. We can just do like a dance and then like 5 stickers and a couple spray paints, and they'll
Well,
buy it.
They'll buy it.
what's funny is a lot of those dances they didn't even make themselves.
They never made
They
any
could
of
just
them.
grab
Yeah.
and just slap it on an avatar.
Yep. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I saw somewhere that the guy who did the Carlton dance from Fresh Prince was suing Fortnite, right? Because
Yeah,
they just
he did.
stole his dance.
Yeah,
They-
that guy
did.
and the
Hope he wins.
backpack kid who did the floss. also
Yeah.
sued.
Yeah, well, didn't they? I'm pretty sure he sued.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure they both like. I know the backpack guy did, but I'm pretty sure they both did, and I would
I-
too, because they're just like taking people's shit.
I think that it actually fell through because
I wonder if they won, too.
someone I think it might have been a judge, but and maybe I could be wrong, but like potentially a judge ruled it as like you can't like copyright like body movements or something like that. I don't remember
Come
what
on.
specifically happened, but like I remember it just didn't go through.
The dance is called the Carlton. Come on, you can't copyright a
Right.
dance. Shut the hell up. The
Yeah,
floss, the Carlton, no.
You can't copyright body movements, but Pokemon wants to copyright the throwing animation.
And we're gonna let
yeah.
them.
They just
Yeah.
made another patent on something. Oh gosh,
Yep.
what was it?
Was it gliders?
No,
that
it
was-
wasn't.
Was it breathing?
That's what it
Was
feels
it-
like.
Was
That's
it
what it feels
any creature with 4 legs?
No, they want to copyright 2-legged creatures. They stopped making 4-legged Pokemon
Yeah.
for the furries.
Oh, you're right. Did they copyright a ball? Are we not allowed to have balls in our hands anymore? Can I not- Okay, you guys know what I mean. Can I not throw a
Yeah.
basketball anymore? Alright,
Well-
what about intellectual property? It takes brain to make.
Yep, exactly. So, before we get too far down that rabbit hole, the next
Yeah.
thing I would like to bring up to you guys is what do you all think about? To me, this is I'm lost on this one. But what do you guys think about phone games? The rise of phone games and your opinions on it? Like, because phone every company, not every company, but a lot of companies out there are like, oh, this game is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and your phone. And I'm like, fuck. So it's shit.
There's a reason the guy from Blizzard got laughed at
Exactly.
when they tried to make Diablo into a mobile game. Mobile games, 99.9999% of mobile games suck ass. And they have the worst microtransactions in the history of microtransactions. The worst microtransactions I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I was about to
Is
say the
mobile
rise. I
monopoly.
think this might be the fall.
Mobile Monopoly. Have you ever tried mobile
Oh
Monopoly?
my god.
You log in and they want your grandchild's blood. Like, it's disgusting. I can't believe that.
Can I know
I
your
love it.
location, date of birth, and social security number? Well, why? I'm playing Othello. I'm like,
I'm rolling my dice. I'm passing go. Can I just collect my
This is
$200?
chess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of what I said earlier at the beginning. It's just like unless it's like for me, like the only game I have is Balatro. It's the same. It's literally the exact same game as it is on Steam, except it's just on my phone.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'll just be like, just out and about and be like, oh, I have to wait 20 minutes for this thing. I'm
If
just
it's
gonna
the
hop on and play
exact
it.
same game, then I think, great, that's fantastic. You know, if it's like Stardew Valley, like Genshin Impact, let's be real, is terrible for microtransactions. But like, I would love to see a game
Disgusting.
that is good and that can do what Genshin Impact does. Because when that released, I was like, crap, I can play this on my phone. Like, and it's good, like quality. I would love that in like a game that doesn't have microtransactions.
Yep.
Dude, yeah. I hate gotchas so much. And phone games are notorious gotchas.
You
Yeah.
know if a game is announced and it's also for phone, you know that shit. No matter what they say, it's not gonna be playable. No, it's gonna be cosmetic. Don't worry, we're gonna make the Americans happy. Shut the fuck up. No, you're not.
Shut the fuck.
Lying sack of shit. Blue Protocol. I'm looking at you.
Oh my God,
It's
Blue
so
Protocol!
personal
How
with you,
dare
man.
you, Blue Protocol? Fox, I am so embarrassed for you every time you bring up Blue
Don't-
Protocol. You swore up
What?
and down on that shit.
That's
and then
what I done.
you were doing all this, like this and that, going into research, talking about this stuff to everybody. The day before it releases, I go, "Did you know Tencent's involved with it?" And you're like, "What?" I'm like, brother.
You know it's so
Brother.
funny when I remember first talking to Fox like shortly after when we played Among Us for the first time, you know, we were getting acquainted and he's like, "Oh, have you heard about this game Blue Protocol?" And
I'm
then
gonna be the mayor warrior.
6 years later it comes out and it's the biggest piece of shit
Pile
in
of dog
2025.
So sad.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, Fox.
All right,
It's,
well,
that is
Don't be
like your-
sorry. He did that to himself.
I
That's sad.
didn't make the game.
No, but you should have been like everybody. You were the only one still hanging on. The rest of us were like,
What
listen,
protocol?
that sounds like trust.
well-
Bluma said, I tried one of those new mobile games. Nearly blew up her new phone with no other apps running. I don't know how phones run those.
I don't
Dude,
get
yeah,
it.
it's like you need a RTX 5000 or whatever just to play
my
a mobile
phone,
game.
yeah, my phone literally has a thing where it's like we're in gaming mode now, and like you can push a lever and put it all the way to like max graphics, and then your phone heats up and melts. So
Right? It's like what the hell?
I
can't
literally
run
watched.
anything.
I've played like a game where I've watched my percentage just be like doot 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 doot. And I'm like, well, this
Brother.
isn't gonna work.
Yeah, and you hold your phone and you get third-degree burns. You're like, what the hell's going on? Like, what the
Yes, I actually had that happen with my old iPad. That was why I was able to get it replaced for so cheap, because it was literally burning my hand while drawing. So I was like, can I replace this? They're like, yes. I'm like, thank you.
They're in
Yeah,
cahoots.
can I replace it? This is like an actual fire hazard.
Dude, apps and like phone and all this other thing, like phones and technology, they're all in
Yes,
cahoots.
mobile.
They're like, hey, we'll make them pay more if we overheat them, but they've already bought us and they want to play us, so then they'll buy a new phone, you guys.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
I have never once bought a phone with the idea of, oh, I can finally play this game.
Okay, I've only done that
Me
once.
Yeah,
Pokemon
Fox
Go.
did.
Pokemon
Yeah,
Go.
Fox did that.
Dude,
That's fair though.
my
That's fair.
my
though. That's fair.
when
'Cause that
Pokemon
gets you
Go
out.
came out, when Pokemon Go came out, the phone I originally had during those initial Pokemon Go days, dude, that shit was catching on fire. Like I walked outside and the sun was touching the phone, and I was like, "Ah, catch it!"
You need some aloe?
You guys, it's so funny. The time, someone made a meme of like the timeline of like Nintendo trying to get you outside. It's like the early games of Nintendo. It's like, oh, here's a link cable so you can trade with your friends, and then and it's like a couple things forward, and then it's like Pokemon Go, just go outside, leave your house.
No, I live next to a Pokestop. Fuck you.
They're still
Aw.
trying to get us to go outside because their games are like $80, so we obviously
Yeah.
have to go out and get a job. Like what?
No, are
Still
you kidding me?
calling.
You know how many people out there have no job, make more money than I do, and I have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Like they just sit
Right.
down.
Only birds, man. It's only birds.
What protocol? Mudkip's asking. Blue Protocol. Horrible,
You should
horrible
play
MMO.
it, man.
Do
Don't
not
play
play
it.
that.
Try
do
it
not
out.
play.
All right,
that
all right,
game.
all right.
Do not play that game.
What's your next question,
You can. I would
Fox?
look up the
What do
history
you
of Blue
got?
Protocol before you touch that thing. And Mudkip said they already made. No, Bluma said we're gonna get gaming specialized phones. We're gonna get PS Mobile. Honestly,
PS Mobile.
I would not be surprised if we had that. They already made the PSP and the PS Vista, but those failed, so they have to keep trying.
They were
they're
just
doing
too
ones with
early.
cell service.
They were too early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Your
last
They have
thing.
your
cell
ad
service?
is
I don't
telling
think so.
your eyes need to be whiter. Okay.
Get
How
whiter
do you get
eyes.
whiter eyes? Like what the hell?
I
Special
remember.
drops. Paint.
I remember
Tattoos.
watching a YouTube video of this
Tattoos.
guy. He streams on Twitch, and then he gets the recording and makes videos of it. And he one day he was like, so I checked the analytics, and I had one person watching me on a PS Vita. I don't know how the hell they were doing that. I'm like, damn.
Hey, man. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, if that's all you got, that's all you got.
Yeah.
Bro,
You
I
gotta
had a
make it work.
3DS, and I got the YouTube on that thing. Damn, it was a different
Dude.
ballpark.
I remember operating Facebook on my 3DS because that's all
You
I
guys are
had.
so
What?
nerdy. Oh my god.
You
goodness.
What do you want
guys-
from
all right,
me?
I'm gonna take you further back. Do you remember Nickelodeon TV shows on your Game Boy Advance?
Yes,
You could
I
get
have a
Game
few.
Boy cartridge.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you could watch SpongeBob on your
I had
Game Boy.
I had a whole season of Pokemon on little cartridges for my Game Boy. So when we go on road trips, I could
Wow.
just watch Pokemon on my Game Boy Advance. Those are dark
The
times,
speaker
man.
blown out, so it's the audio quality.
Dude,
Yeah.
I swear those little things, it would go red to tell you your battery's dying, and that thing would still last for 3 more hours.
Yeah.
Push it
Bro,
to its limit.
I need to replace the battery on my 3DS, man.
Oh,
Because
dude, me too.
it'll be
Battery.
it'll be
Shot.
full charge, and then an hour and a half, it's flashing red and it just dies. I'm like,
Oh, that's my
"Fuck,
Switch
I can't
One.
do anything."
I got a Switch day one of it coming out, and it's like that. It has to be
Oh,
plugged
yeah.
in if you want to use
Uh,
it.
Really? Mine's
You just
fine
gotta
without
replace the
it.
battery, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I
Literally-
overcharged
Crushed
it at some point.
Bluma said literally make your eyes go, wow! I feel like our eyes are already white. Like, what?
Well,
Okay.
have it.
Mudkip says, did the PSP fail? I know the
It
Vita did.
Both the
Because that was
PSP
around the
was
same
pretty-
time as the
PS
3DS, but I thought the
Vita
PSP was successful.
I think
The
the PSP
PSP
was decently.
It was
You-
okay, but
I
it
thought
failed
the
because
Vita-
3DS. Was it the 3DS? It might not have been the 3DS,
the
but something
Vita-
Nintendo
yeah,
did blew it
Vita-
out of the water.
Vita and 3DS. Vita got destroyed. That's
think
the one I
PS
remember.
Yeah, Vita got destroyed. PSP
It was
got destroyed too.
expensive, but I remember it being for those that could afford it. It was really good. Just
It
fun.
was, but it still got blown out by Nintendo, and that's why it's not around
Eh.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll bring up for phones, because this is just another one of the things I
I forgot we were talking about phones.
So
Me
No,
too.
phone gaming. You want to know why phone gaming has just been everywhere? And this is honestly the saddest fact so far of the night. Is every single year since 2016, phone gaming has taken overtook even PC gaming in revenue. It is the highest grossing.
Whoa.
No fucking
Who
way.
is
Yes.
playing on their
Wait.
phone?
It's because parents will literally hand a kid a tablet or a phone, and those pop-up ads will pop up, and the kid will just hit yes, and it'll automatically bill. That's why it's because it's
That's
that's
true.
literally pop-up ads are for mobile games are designed for the kids to be like, ooh yes, because they don't have concept of money.
Well, parents are stupid. Get your credit card off there before you hand it to
Well,
your
anyways,
child.
don't
what?
mind me. I'm playing Vampire
Don't put that
Survivors
down.
on my phone.
Son of a bitch.
Disgusting. You're the problem.
But there's
Bluma
also-
said-
It was free.
Oh,
Oh, I was just saying. Bluma said, "Watch SpongeBob on your Game Boy. That's living, baby." Actually, yeah.
Oh boy,
Those
I
are-
love
those are
Bit
the
Crushed Ash
days.
Ketchum.
Me when the
Seven?
apocalypse starts and no internet, I get to watch Pokemon.
Right? You already downloaded it. What are you gonna do?
So
Bluma
we-
said I was playing that old MIB game on messed up whited out Game Boy. The Men in Black? There was a
Yeah,
Men in Black. Game?
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a Men in Black game. I remember that.
Dude, they did everything with that show, with that
They
movie.
really did. Dude,
Mhm.
it's so sad. And honestly, something else to think about is a lot of phone games have whales playing them who just dump thousands
Oh.
and thousands in the game they play. Like in Diablo, that Diablo phone
Gross.
game, someone grossed $1 million in their account or some shit. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Wait, what?
Yeah,
yep,
these trust fund babies.
Wait, is
This
this
is what they
is
do?
it the Diablo mobile game that
Yep.
like had like those gems where you had to like
yep,
loot box them or something like that?
yep. You had to upgrade it,
Uh,
and the more money, the more times you upgrade it, the lesser chance of success it is. And he has over $1 million in his Diablo Immortal account. And it's
That's
just it's people
disgusting.
like that who are the reason why phone games are just they're just taking over, is because
I don't know if
why?
I've made that much in my life.
Yeah, I
Like,
know I
total.
haven't.
There's no way. Actually, I don't think I have either. $1 million?
Yeah.
There's no way I have.
Yeah, there's not a goddamn chance.
I
But
don't think so.
if I had $1 million, there would be signs.
yeah,
You'd
I'd
a
have
white
a
$1 million,
thick
there would be signs too.
Diablo Immortal
I
account.
would still be in jail, but there'd be signs.
Your white background would have some color to it, right?
It would have one sticker on it.
Wow.
That's like this size.
When people like
Oh,
us
late bloomer, I'm
get
so
money,
sorry.
you don't know what to do, so you just still act like you're poor.
Yeah, I would still be poor. I'd be still acting broke as fuck.
I'm
Just
still
broke
buying
me.
great value. I'm sorry.
Yep.
It's better than the real brand sometimes. I don't care. I don't care if I can afford real brand.
It
Great
is.
value is so good. I don't care. Because that's because the people in the SCA can't usually afford a PC, but they can afford a phone. Yeah, I guess that's true, but I'm still like, that's so unbelievable to me. It's out doing console and PC.
Yeah, it is spreading to be like, the easier thing to get in a lot of countries that don't have
Yeah.
like PCs is the primary thing. That is true. Boy, I don't remember. It was years ago when I saw the difference between iPhones and like Androids worldwide, and like the sheer amount of them, and being like, wow, I didn't know that many people had those phones. But I'm sure it's higher now. So
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so much higher now. I would
yeah,
not be surprised if like 80+% of the world had a phone at this point.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting, and they're all just playing fucking Crash Battle Royale, Crash Royale, whatever the fucking phone games are.
yes.
Yeah, that one, Clash of Royale, people.
I felt so bad, but had a lot of fun when I played PUBG when it first came out, because I was playing it on my iPad.
Oh,
I could see someone from a mile away, and they wouldn't be able to see me until they're right on me, because they probably got a little tiny phone. I was sniping everyone.
oh
did
my
someone
god,
door knock
yeah.
me?
You could
Oh
tell
my
when somebody
God.
was on a phone. You could tell when somebody was on a phone. Like
Real.
in any of those games, you could tell.
Yep.
My siblings and I shared a Game Boy one night. We left it outside in the rain.
Yeah,
Our heart goes out to you. If I
I
had
would
a,
kill my siblings.
a match or whatever, I'd light that right now for you.
That's when you get your
Our
phone
lanterns
with a
are lit.
flashlight.
Lanterns are
Yeah.
lit. Lanterns are lit for you.
You just have that?
Our
You didn't know? Yeah, I just have a lantern.
No.
I have a lantern. It says joy on it, but you can't see it because the light's too bright.
I ain't got a light
it's
near
starting
me.
to get too light.
Fox, we need to
Shit.
step up our game.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's
guys
not
do
my
need to
only
set my-
lantern,
I got-
too.
I
I've
got-
Oh,
others,
wait, here we
but-
go. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just hit you with a
And the last
that's the best I got.
pouring one out for the old Game Boy.
Hey,
All
Rue,
right.
how's it going?
What's up, Rue?
That's what we have to do. R.I.P. We're all showing up to that. I'm going
Yep.
to that ceremony.
The
Here
last
lies the
thing,
Game Boy Advance.
and this
She
one's
did
not even
good.
really a question. This one is just to round it all up for the night and to end it on a good note, because the last everything so far has been pretty negative. This one can be negative, I guess, depending on your viewpoints. It's just games back then. When you think back to good times gaming, and you think back to like, man, back in my day when games were good and you got the whole fucking game when you bought it, what explodes into your mind? What, like, if you could base gaming around certain games from the back then, what were these games?
You're basically asking me my favorite games.
No, it doesn't have to be your favorite games. Just like games that you would say were just more whole. They were whole, they were well done, they were made, and it could like there's a difference between a favorite game and games that you were like that was like to you like nostalgia, more of a
A
because like
solid
yeah, like
games,
so
yeah.
because I would say some of my favorite games weren't some of the games I put on this list. Some of them are, some of them aren't. Like like Elden Ring is
Twilight
one of my
Princess is
favorite
very
games,
good,
but
yes.
that's new.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
new. So the first game I ever bought was actually Super Mario 64 with my
Mhm.
own money. Okay. Other ones I was like, Mom, Dad, give me that. With my own money, the first game I ever bought was Super Mario 64, and that was a whole game. That was a whole game. In fact, it took me like 10 years before I was like, oh, that's where those stars are. Now that I can look them up on GameFAQs, and I went and got them and found out there's like a secret ending and all that. So, oh,
Oh, I miss game packs.
Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
Oh yeah.
That
Ooh.
game's secret ending was a whole freaking mode and
Yep.
cutscenes. And it blew my mind that like
Mhm.
they hid the true ending behind your like getting good progress and getting everything completed. Made me want to actually 100% games.
Yeah.
So
So are you saying which one? Which one's more to you?
which one's more
Sonic?
to me? Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
You don't have to narrow this down. Like if you guys have multiple games,
I
throw
want to
out
know.
oh, okay. If
You want to
I need to
Peach
know. I
wants to
need
know,
to know what
Peach
Zyphod.
wants to know I
If you had to
guess
pick one. Not saying you do like really,
uh,
but I want to know like if you were like, this is it.
uh honestly, I think if kid me would probably say Wind Waker because
Ooh, good choice.
Wind Waker was just it was open world without being open world while being open world, and it was the perfect kind of open world for me because I'm ADHD, and in real open world games I go ooh shiny and run off, and then I'm 17 side quests away from the main quest and never go back to the main quest and eventually lose interest in the game.
Mhm.
Wind Waker, you're traveling, you're exploring, but you're stopping at
So
islands.
good.
And you finish those islands before you leave. And then you go on and you go to another place.
Mhm.
And it was just like, it had all those elements of discovery and temples and new items and weapons. And
Yep. And then the way it
yeah.
looked, it was
And the
completely
way
different than what
it looked
you were
great.
ready for. Yeah. It
It,
was so
I,
different than what we were used to.
it was actually hilarious because like people made fun of them for it. So then they made Twilight Princess, which was also
So
fantastic.
good.
But
Yeah, Bluma said Twilight Princess, and
yes.
that is such a good game too. I love both those games.
Yes. And they're so different style wise, but so perfect.
They're
So good.
Mwah.
chef's kiss,
Yes.
both those games.
Good.
Mudkip said old Lego games like Star Wars, The Complete Saga. Ooh, I remember old Lego games.
They
Playing
were good.
those in Toys R Us. Those were good too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Crow, what you got?
Well,
Thinking.
so the question I was confused on. So I thought of an answer to potentially the question, but it might not be the answer to the question.
Go for it.
I remember my first ever Pokemon experience being like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like Explorers of Time.
Those are good.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what the fuck a Pokemon was.
Is that
I
wait?
was I was
Is
like,
that the game? Is that the game where the guy just like pieces out and says I'm not real and vanishes? I haven't the one where you're like
maybe?
there's one where you're like you like go to this like cloud dimension and you're
No, that's
talking to
Red and
different
Blue Rescue
Pokemon.
Team. Red and
Oh,
Blue.
is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I remember knowing nothing about the game. I was like just absolutely zero. And the games got pretty good. I remember playing more of them. I got like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. whatever the one on the 3DS was, or 2, or I don't know how many they made.
Yeah.
But I remember like getting so like invested that like whenever like because there's always a point in the game where like you complete the story and then like your character goes back to being a human and all this and that. Spoilers, by the way.
Spoilers.
But
Just
I
in case you're old,
remember
please say that.
you never know. But I remember being so invested that like when that was happening and all the characters were like bye, I was crying my eyes out because I'm
Mm.
like, no, I want to be with my friends. I don't know what's back there, but besides
You're good. Besides,
but besides like because I get that way with games like now, like where I get invested and
Yeah.
shed some tears, become emotionally unavailable for a couple days. Expedition 33, fuck you, but I love you. God
To
damn,
give some
that
to give
game's so
some
fucking
shout out
good.
to old indie games, Undertale.
Oh yeah,
Undertale
Undertale's
was
Ooh,
good,
Undertale's good. Yeah.
insane. The amount of work put into that.
but
And
the
Stardew Valley for that matter. I mean, it was a complete game when it came out. It was solid. You know, it was like you think about 1.0 Stardew versus where we are now, and it was so less, but at the same time it was solid. It was put together. It wasn't early access released with glitches and bugs. It was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
yeah, but
And
what I
it's-
want to go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Fox. The question was our favorite developed game, right, from the past. Is that what you're saying? Like fully
Yeah,
finished?
like like when you think of a game that you would like games that are made nowadays to kind of like take note of, like games in your opinion that like you could replay now and still think it's a great game, not just because I mean you can base it off nostalgia, but to me games back then were like you play it again and you discover something you didn't fucking know. You're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like game that just doesn't happen
Right.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of the point that I was gonna say is like back then
Look
there
at
was
it.
very
Tails old now.
very
Yeah.
little to no way of just you're stuck in a point in the game and you don't know what to do. You can't just look it up. Like maybe you can go to like
You had that one friend
game.
who had the game guide.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
maybe you had that one from the game guide. Maybe you had to actually go buy it and be like, okay, I'm on this game and I'm stuck on this part. Like what is that? Like
Oh, that was
back
Majora's Mask for me. Holy crap, that game is so hard to figure out the puzzles without.
I quit.
Yeah. I
but
remember the first time playing it, and I died in like 3 days ended, and I died. I didn't even make it out of I didn't even get the ocarina because I had no idea what the clue to do. So,
But what?
but like that's just kind of the thing that like gaming now just lacks is like that unless you just turn off everything and you're willing to be like, all right, I'm not gonna look up anything until I figure this out on my own. You you just have that wealth of information of, oh, I'm playing Fire Emblem Three Houses and I wanted to go down this ending, but like anytime I try it, it's this ending. So I just looked it up and I realized I needed to do this. Like it's just easy to do that now versus
Yeah.
Yeah.
back then it was like I guess I'll
it's
try this.
it's kind of bad for me because I like I say I get really distracted with open world games. So with open world games, I literally look up, okay, where are the ice abilities? So I have an objective
Yep.
that's end game objective so that I get there. Because otherwise I'm gonna just be like, oh, what's over here? What's over there? And like 150 hours of gameplay pass. I you guys
Yeah.
find a new game and then I just leave that one.
Yep.
Never finish it.
I would say for me, not including all these other games that we've already mentioned, there's two that come to my mind. And I wish, and they come to my mind because I have a really big problem with the way games are made now, and the fact that I can easily tell what the stories are because I'm really big on story. Kingdom Hearts 1, I played the shit out of it because it came in a time in my life when like things were
Beautiful.
chaotic, but it had such a good story. I'll never forget that game. And then Shadow of the Colossus. It was
Yep.
so unique
Very,
that you
very.
will never forget that game if you have ever played it. And I think games now are so shit. I like Expedition 33. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but because it is so like I was able to predict the story, which I was not able to do back then. I don't remember being able to predict stories back then, but now it's like everybody's using the same thing. Nothing is different. So I have such a big problem finding a story-driven single-player game that I will play now. So I feel like they need to go back to that stuff.
Get how you're able to predict them. Like for me with like Expedition 33, it's like I knew the final boss wasn't the actual final boss. I just didn't
Mhm.
know how we were going to
It,
like story-wise get there.
it's the way that they frame it now. So if you play when you play Expedition 33, right? Because we're talking about that. The first scene is with Gustav, right? And you're like, okay, this is the main character I'm playing. And then immediately they introduce this little girl, and the way they introduce her, if you watch how she looks at you, if you watch her mannerisms, you're like, okay, she's important to the story. And then I was like, she's probably not going on this expedition, but she's probably going to, like, not supposed to, but she's probably going to come. And then she's going to be the main thing. And I even thought to myself when I saw her, she was going to be the evil person, or the story was going to revolve very heavily around her. Like, I could tell very early. I had death eyes on Gustav very early, just the way they wrote him. I even paused the game before you even go on your expedition, and I asked Fox a question, and he about the end of the story with because I looked at the background, and he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, I almost didn't want to play it then because I guessed like a very heavy part of the story before you even go on the expedition. It's the way that they do games now that if you're someone like me who's very meticulous in stories and you love story driven things, not just in video games, in movies and in TV shows, it's very easy to pick up on things because of the way they frame it. And so I have a hard time playing shit like Expedition 33 when I clock you. If I can clock you, I don't want to play you anymore.
So
Yeah.
what's a game from before they started doing all this that you remember playing that you were like, "Oh, I genuinely was surprised."
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1. The first what is that game called? Uncharted. Halo.
Yeah.
Halo is a good
Yeah.
one too. Shit like that. I was like, "What?" Like my mind was blown. I was like, "What the fuck?" I used to strictly only play single player games except when I was with my sisters because of the stories. And now I barely play single player games. The last one I played
Yeah.
was Expedition 33. You guys can look at my Steam. I don't know when I picked that shit up. Last year, maybe middle of last year. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like I can't finish it. It's so hard.
I agree. Like I
And I'm not
clocked a
saying it's
lot
a
of
bad game.
Yeah. Like I agree. Like I clocked a lot of Expedition 33 very early. I was in voice chat with somebody and like I'm in the
Sorry.
starting area and I called a lot of shit and whoever I was in voice chat with was like no. I was like, "Okay, come on." It's
I think that was
Yeah.
Ace. That's a
Yeah,
definitely
come
Ace.
on.
That's an ace thing, yeah.
Yeah, and
Uh
so like I agree.
yeah.
Like back then, stories were like I'll never forget my reaction to finding out the truth behind the Halo rings in Halo. I was like, "What? What? What do you mean?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stories used to be so good. Now it just feels like a cash grab. They're like, "Okay, what do we need in here?" And I'm not just like harping on Expedition 33 because a lot of games do this. They're like, "Little girl who is the main plot but we'll pretend she's not. Put her in there." And they're like, "Do somebody has to die? Let's see. Yeah, this person." But then they'll like throw them in their little scenes and you're like, "That person's dying." Like obviously somebody has to like death
yeah,
like flag. And then they'll be like, "Okay, whose past is real shit? Let's let somebody lose their parents." Most of the Expedition 33, none of their parents are alive. It's like they do the same shit in games now. And it's so hard for me to like play these single story things. And Mudkip, you are right. You did need a PhD to understand Kingdom Hearts, but I think you mostly needed Disney lore, which does require a PhD. So you are correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I think a big problem is writers for games nowadays, they want to give you hints that something's gonna happen, but the hints are way too obvious. Those
So
those death
obvious.
flags are talking to you
Oh,
in
yeah.
semaphore. They're like
It's like
right here.
It's
This
like
guy.
trying to write
Arrow.
it's like trying to write something with AI. I have tried several times to be like, okay, I want to create a D&D story, but I need to keep these things secret. And it's like, okay, we'll do this. And I'm like, that would give it away. That was the whole like,
Immediately.
oh, they wink at you. Like, like, no, that's gonna give it away immediately. Like, we gotta keep that secret locked up for like 3 sessions before giving like a tiny hint.
They
Yeah.
give so much away. Like what is that girl in 33? CL or
CL.
Oh,
Yeah.
her name?
CL?
CL.
I knew she lost a child before they spoiler alert, before they tell you that, because one of her lines when she's fighting is "I saw your future," and I was like, "Oh, this bitch lost somebody. Okay, she lost a child." I was like, "There you go." I was like, "That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to hear. They make it too obvious."
See, I don't understand how you got that because her whole thing was like the tarot cards, and like, well, not specifically tarot cards, but cards that like fortune tellers would do.
Yeah, so it was the cards. It was the fact that she was wanting a fleeting romance and not the full blown one like the other girl. I can't remember her name. And then there was a small hint they gave you about drowning or something like water, like
Yeah.
she's scared of water. I put all those together and I was like, she's probably married. She lost somebody, or probably a child or a husband. I didn't realize it was both. And then I was like, and she doesn't want to settle down because she feels like she's probably gonna die here anyways. So like I was like, there, clock that bitch. I like her because I like her voice lines, but I clocked her because like if you play a lot of games like me, especially story-driven games, shit like that, it just starts to get to you. You just start to recognize it.
Right. You do.
I'm kind of on the opposite end though, because like I've been playing games for a long time, a lot of story-based games, and for the older ones, I feel like I know what's going to happen. Like when I didn't personally play Shadow of the Colossus, I watched Jacksepticeye play through it, but like after he like beat the first Colossus and your Wanderer, I think is the actual character's name or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, like absorbs the essence, I'm like, okay, he's gonna turn into a monster to save this girl. Like
Mm-hmm.
that I am like very first thing I saw that. But I but with Expedition 33 and like a lot of other games where I'm playing it and I'm like, okay, I see where they're going, but I don't know like what's past that. Like Expedition 33, the whole thing, we gotta go defeat the Paintress. We gotta get there. And I'm like, okay, that's obviously the final boss that we gotta get to. What's gonna happen along the way, I'm not 100% sure, or like what's happening after. Like the whole twist, I guess spoilers more of
Mm-hmm.
it's just being in a painting of and like the family outside is like clashing with these different ideals. Like I was blown away. Like I remember getting to that cutscene and I'm like, I was aghast. I was like, there,
No.
what?
I clocked that before what's his name died because you see the other version of her. I think I even clocked it before that. I think I was talking to Fox. But you just said, like, Shadow of the Colossus, you understood the ending because you knew he was going to do this, but you didn't understand all the in between. It's the
Yeah, I
same,
mean,
like,
but
that's why I like Shadow of the Colossus. I understood, yeah, this is going to happen, but I didn't understand the story in between. With the Expedition 33, I understood the story in between, which is why I couldn't continue. If I hadn't understood the story in between, I would have been able to go. If I only knew the ending, I would have been like, that's fine. I'll learn all this stuff. Because I was clocking too many things in between, I couldn't keep going.
yeah, but with Shadow of the Colossus, it's after you just defeat one after the other until eventually you get to the last one, and then he turns into the monster she saved, and bada bing,
Yeah, but
bada boom.
it's the
The
yeah,
horse
but
lives.
it's no, fuck
It's
the
the
horse.
journey.
No, it's
just
yeah,
because
there's-
you hate horses doesn't mean that one deserved to die.
No. So, Shadow of the Colossus is the opposite of Expedition 33, where we clocked the ending, but we didn't understand the journey, and the journey it's not as simple as you go around and killing the Titans. That's kind of what the game is. That's kind of the obvious part, but the not obvious part is that you are the bad guy in this whole story. You start off and the player thinks they're the good guy. All I have to do is go around and destroy these big monsters, and that's all you think. Yeah, then if you're not paying too much attention, that's all you're going to see. But the more you look, and why Shadow of the Colossus is such a good game is it does the same thing as Dark Souls does for its story, and it doesn't throw the story right in your face. It uses the world around you to tell its story, and that's fantastic. It doesn't just come out and hold up a sign that says like this happened. Like you have to look around you and like let the world tell you its story. And Shadow of the
Dark
Colossus
Souls.
is yeah, exactly.
Dark
That's what I
Souls
said.
does
Is
that
it
too,
Dark
yeah.
Souls? Yeah, Dark Souls does that fantastically. It does not. There's
Mhm.
not a single. There's not a single line of dialogue really that just flat out goes out and tells you the story. Like Shadow of the Colossus, you are the villain. You are the bad guy. You are destroying the world pretty much and releasing the demon, the bad. You were releasing the bad guy by doing all this. But the game doesn't throw that in your face. The only thing it does throw in your face is you're going around and killing these big bad monsters.
Big
But
boy
no, you're not.
monsters.
Yeah, but no, you're not. As you destroy more of the monsters, you notice slowly that the world around you starts to deteriorate in like more and more dramatic ways, and like the world around you is just like becoming less full of life as you go about the game. But the game never once tells you that. It doesn't go like, "Wow, I've noticed that the water dried up." It just wants you to like it just happens and it doesn't even tell you that.
Think.
Yeah. And that's
Really quickly,
fantastic.
Show. It's literally
Mhm.
show don't tell, but in like it's because which is a writing technique, but it's literally show no don't tell. So
Mhm.
Mudkip is right. Yes, the Xenoblade series does have some decent twists. Do not spoil any of those for me because I've only played two of
Yeah, you
them.
need to play it.
And then Fox does not like Musumi.
No. But then Mudkip did say they try to foreshadow things, but they end up five lighting things instead. Yeah, a
Yep.
lot of games do that
Mm.
now. I think they think as a whole, which is true. You see it in like statistics and stuff around that as a whole, as a society, we are like kind of getting dumber. So I feel like you can't always do the same things you could before. But I don't know. I feel like they should just continue what before because I liked what I saw before. Bluma said recently dug out the Xbox, the original one, a treasure trove. Yes, it is of quality games. Things really went down. Did only graphic capabilities improve? Graphic capabilities, multiplayer, experience, and maybe audio improved. And I guess.
Yeah.
I will say a game that that I played for the first time a while back was Persona 5. And at the very beginning, you are in a just, interrogation room. You're getting beaten up by these cops, and you're like, "God damn!" And then it rewinds like a year, and you're like, "Oh shit!" Like, how the fuck did that happen? And then it builds up and it builds up, and then it's like, "Oh, okay, so that happened. Now, how do I get out of that? Like, how do I? What's the plan
Yeah.
here?"
Yeah.
I do
No,
like how
Persona
they did
5's got a
that.
very good story. There's
Persona
a
5's got
reason.
a good story, yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason why he got added to Smash Brothers because literally,
There's a
just
reason
liked
why
him.
why Persona 5 gets added to
Yeah.
literally everything.
There's
Um,
definitely some story gems out there, but I think they're less and less now. Because like I said, I think a lot of especially AAA games I've noticed they know they can just copy paste stuff
Yeah.
and will buy it
Yeah.
because of the way it looks or who's behind it. They don't need to try as hard, which is why I think single player games recently have just gone like are not as popular as multiplayer games.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of games out there. AAA focuses oftentimes too much on just looking good, and then indie games usually focus too much on just playing well. So it's fun to play. It's great to play, but the story is what story?
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's a series that's like been suffering from that of like the story is shit and like they're focusing like too much on trying to make it look good. It's fucking Call of Duty.
Oh my
I
god,
I
dude.
think the last one that I played that I was genuinely like, oh damn, like the story's kind of getting good was like probably Black Ops 2.
Yeah, Black Ops 2. I was just
Yep.
about to. I was like,
Yep.
Black Ops 2 was the last
There
good
you
one.
go.
Yeah.
I say aside from that, like maybe like a lot of people shit on Ghost. I enjoy Ghost. I enjoy it. I like the ending of like you're now like put in the same situation as the bad guy, and you're kind of left to guess like, are you gonna end up like him? Like it's a cliffhanger that never really got to go anywhere. But like that story was great compared to
Yeah.
what we got nowadays. It's just like, what the fuck is going
Dude,
on, man?
I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Loom said, "What are those story games to you? I love those story gems to you. I love story. Recently, Triple A. Oh shit.
God of War, maybe.
Dispatch.
Oh,
Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Story gem. Woo! Great game.
Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Absolutely.
Red Dead 2. Amazing. I loved Red Dead 2. I know it's not as recent, but Red Dead 2, woo, blew it out of the water. I haven't played it, but I've heard really good things about it. It's called Stranded. The dude that has to carry the thing on his back. I can't remember if it's called Stranded or not. I've
Oh,
heard that story is amazing too. I haven't played it myself, but I've heard good things about it. But
Oh, Death
as
Stranding.
Death Stranding,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
Yes, I've
Okay.
heard that one's gotten awards. I haven't played it, but personally, the two that I've played recently, Red Dead 2, um, and Dispatch. For AAA, it would probably be Red Dead 2 and then God of War. Those stories are amazing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was gonna say probably the most recent one that I was like, holy crap, this has got a great story, is ironically Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, which was had a better and more detailed story than the actual game of with Link in it. Like Link's not in that game.
Oh.
But I got bored
Damn.
of Tears of the Kingdom. I knew most of what was happening. There was one moment in Tears of the Kingdom where I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't expect that," and then the rest I was like, "Oh,
yeah.
makes sense."
Uh,
Is that
Uh.
Zelda? No, that's not Zelda, man. Why would we think that? She's literally going around killing people.
have you guys? What about you guys? Have you played a recent? I mean, two of
you
the ones I
just
said aren't even.
Dispatch.
Dispatch,
is so
yeah.
good.
Woo,
I mean,
Yeah,
Dispatch
Dispatch
is
good.
kind of like the top contender.
And it's, but it's not
Yeah.
AAA. That's the problem. I'm trying to think of a AAA one.
Oh,
AAA has
AAA,
been.
yeah.
Oh, what was the?
Well,
What was the name of that?
and the writers of that Hyrule Warriors game are the writers of Three Houses. So
There you
Oh,
go.
okay. You know what? Whatever
Yeah.
you just said, the Hyrule Warriors game.
yeah,
Three
so, like,
Houses, top tier.
Yeah,
Top
Three
tier.
Houses
so, like,
story.
I can tell those writers are
fantastic.
good.
Yeah.
Three Houses is top tier. If you've never played it, play it. If you have a Switch, I highly recommend everybody play Three Houses. That game is amazing.
Oh, and then everyone loves
Is-
Fire Emblem Engage.
No, don't.
I'm just
Is
shit out of here.
I can't remember what company made Hades. Is that an indie? Is that
I
considered an indie?
think
It
it's
is
indie, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Indie?
That
Okay.
one's good too.
It's a really good story.
It's one. It's like it's an indie that's like bigger now because of Hades and Hades
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, Hades 2. I haven't played Hades 2 yet, so but Hades 1, very good story.
But yeah,
Very cool.
triple A. What was that one game? I was like, you watched me play the first bit of it, Peach, and I was like, I can't play this. I can't do this. It was a JRPG, and I was like, I really want to play a single player JRPG, and it was the one where the guy had like heterochromia, like one eye.
Metaphor v Fantasia.
Yes, Metaphor Refantazio. I can't. I'm sorry. That I cannot. Oh my god. No.
If it makes you feel any better, I was so excited because it was like Atlas. I was like, oh my god, I loved Persona 5. And then like I remember hearing like, oh, they're gonna do a remake of Persona 3, but like first they're gonna drop, Metaphor v Fantasio, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so good. It wasn't so good.
It wasn't.
No, like
So bad.
It's
It was.
for me, it's a minor gripe, but in the Persona games, I don't know why they changed this. I can see maybe why, but like in Metaphor v Fantasio, you cannot romance anyone. And like for a company for like Persona 5, 4, 3, I think maybe even 2, I'm not sure, I never played it, but like a huge thing was the bonds that you forge with the characters, and then like you have one that you're like, okay, yeah, see, why not? But for that game, it's like, no, it's strictly platonic and all this and that. And I think the reason they gave was like, oh, you're trying to save a nation or something, like you're trying to save like this nation. But at the same time, on the other Persona games, you're trying to save the world. Like,
Yeah.
you can't
So
use that
they like
excuse
downplayed
when
it.
yeah,
Who
you
was
can't
your-
use that excuse when the
who was your
other
number one
games-
romance though in Persona 5?
If we're just doing Persona 5 and not Royal.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like Makoto.
Perfect. All right.
If it's
That's
if
right.
it's Royal included, I wish they did Kasumi better, but like
Yeah.
Mudkip.
Sorry, Fox. I know you're trying to wrap it
Mudkip.
up. I do want to say
Yes.
one more game because I feel like Fox doesn't play it, and I keep telling him to play it.
I'll play it.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, the first one. Don't play the second one. The first one knocked it out of the park for me.
I heard that
Play
one's
the
good.
first one.
I still need to play it. I know.
Oh.
I've downloaded it so many times and tried playing it.
It's
It's
so
just I can't
good.
get into it, man.
I haven't fully finished it, but I've been having a lot of fun with Crosscode, which is a JRPG that was recently made by an indie company that has a really fun and interesting story. Like, it's got me guessing. I'm like, I don't know what's happened to several characters, and I don't know what to expect on several things. So I'm like, this might be good. This might be really good. It's got me
Is
into
it
Oh.
Crossroad?
Crosscode.
Crosscode.
Oh yeah, there
Yes.
it is right there.
Code.
And I'm getting Fox right now to play through Dragon Age 1 because the Dragon Age series, whew, top tier.
I haven't
I've-
played too much of it, but it's so far I really like it.
It's really good. It's got romance options too, Crow. I think
It
you'd
does.
like it.
It does have romance.
It makes you, but you have to think when you do this because you can fuck it up with different characters. Every choice you make matters throughout the entire story.
Peach,
With characters, with everything.
Did you remember? I was playing through like the first Dragon Age, and then I got to a point where the game consistently crashed.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
I
right.
never figured out why. So all I did was just uninstall and think. one
Crosscode's
day I'll
decade
figure it
old?
out.
I don't know. I just got it.
Like I was excited because I'm like, okay, the story's getting good. Like combat is a little. I mean, it's the first
first
game.
one,
Like,
yeah, it's the
first
I'm
one.
sure it'll get better and whatnot. And then I was like, I was like really like putting time into it. And then I remember the exact point. I mapped out like a circle around the main objective that the game wanted me. It was like, go talk to this dude. And anytime I would get within like 45 feet of this dude, crash.
Yep,
Weird.
it's the Steam version of it. You got it.
Yeah.
I bought the Xbox version for Fox. The Xbox one works just fine. Whenever they did the
Huh.
Steam, doesn't work for the first one.
Which
Weird.
is stupid.
I don't got an Xbox.
But Mudkip, to answer your question, what's wrong with Metaphor Refantasio, the game we were talking about? It's one of those games where I hate the main character, loathe him. I hate like really weak, small, frail, whiny fucking main guy who's like, I just want everyone to get
Dude,
along.
I
Shut the
hate
fuck
when they
up.
do that.
Shut the God.
This is the king of the game. This is who I'm trying to make king of a nation.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
they make a main character, like, oh, what do I do? Oh God, I can't play that character. I hate that shit.
I can't go on
Rosie,
without my
I think-
friends.
I think ProZD did it best, where he's like, "You got to watch this anime," and it's like the main character, "Oh, I'm pooping my pants right now." I was like, "I don't know, I really don't like this guy, man." It's like
Yeah.
he gets better in season 3. He's like, "Well, he sucks right now."
Dude. They do some main characters horribly, but then
Yeah.
you're like, you try to stay because the supporting cast is so good, but it's like, get him off the screen, get her off the screen.
That's the
I don't want
problem
to see
with
them ever again.
That's the problem with Refantasio. The subcast was just as bad. You had Chad, the Chad
Oh.
guy with the big broadsword. That was his whole personality. Justice. Yeah, what do you think about it? Justice. Anything else?
Corin
you got
doesn't
any
have
other?
a personality, Mudkip.
You got any other voice lines there, Chad? Justice. All right, we're moving on. Like I can't. If your main character is ass and your subcast is ass and you got Tinkerbell following you around the whole fucking game, I'm out. No, no.
Hey,
No.
listen.
Hey, listen.
I know we've had this conversation before, and I only bring it up just because you were like the main character is like a success. I gotta get you to watch Black Clover, man. I gotta get you to watch. No, I know we've had this conversation before.
I can't get past
all
that dude.
right?
You can't get past that dude, man.
One
It's too hard.
series that we just have not said before we go, we must acknowledge that The Witcher has an amazing story.
I forgot about him.
I haven't played
So-
any
That
of the
story
games.
good. That story good.
I've
So
never
good.
played The Witcher.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
So good. I love.
I
The
love-
Witcher.
So good.
I love saying that. It's like I've never played Halo. I've never played The Witcher. And it's like,
How dare you?
I've said this how many times?
I know, I
I
know.
know,
have
but
to
still,
call
I'll
you
say
out.
how dare you to the end of my life.
And like because
Well,
even
Bloom is-
Bloom is saying like my favorite game story was recently I replayed Old Halo. Dude, Old Halo's story
Good for
was
you.
so fucking good. Like
Yes.
Halo as a series does the story twist bullshit actually very well. Like the story twists multiple times throughout the Halos 1, 2, 3, and Reach. Everything past that, just don't fucking play it. It doesn't matter anymore.
Don't play
Like,
it.
That's
Doesn't
bullshit.
exist.
That doesn't exist because
Burn
that's
it.
actually made by someone else who's like,
Burn it.
let's just
It is. They got rid of the original writer, so
That's what
Yeah.
happened. Get that shit out.
not
of my face.
canon.
yeah. So
Not canon.
Halo 3, in my opinion, Halo 3 is the canonical end of the story. Halo Reach is the canonical beginning of the story, and that's it. We're done. Like,
That's it.
All
we
this
don't
other shit?
talk anymore.
I want to
Yeah.
say I probably have maybe 2 hours in the newest Halo. I couldn't even play that shit. And it wasn't the
dude,
story,
so
it was
bad.
just multiplayer. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I couldn't play that game. It was so shit.
yeah, so
Yeah,
bad.
I-
No, the story
um,
shit too.
Yeah,
I,
I mean,
think you were telling me it
starting-
was shit.
Like I played Halo Infinite, and that was like my first Halo, and it was just the
Ooh.
multiplayer, and I was like, "Am I able to get any other gun?" It's like, "Oh yeah, you have to go find them across the map and whatnot." I'm like, "Oh,
Well,
It's
that's
not-
okay. To be fair,
not
that's
really
how
bad.
all of the Halos have been, but it's because Halo wanted it to be a skill matchup, not a loadout matchup. So Halo, whereas Call of Duties and other multiplayer shooter games were all about loadout and positioning, Halo's multiplayer has always been about map control. You know where certain weapons are going to be spawning, and you want to control that area of the map because you don't want your enemies to get there.
007 GoldenEye.
Exactly.
They
So it's a
used
different
the classic.
it's a different kind of multiplayer, and it's more skill based in my opinion because it's never going to be that situation where you and another guy are facing off and you're like, I brought a shotgun, and he's like, well, I brought a 50 caliber fucking sniper rifle, so fuck you. And yeah, so it's never going to be that situation. You know what your opponent has, he knows what you have, unless you've picked up a weapon from the map, at which that point that is like you should know where that weapon is spawning. So it's
Mhm.
about map control and area awareness. Yeah, exactly. Bluma says I felt so much more empowered in Halo matchups than anything today. Exactly. As much as I love like loadout games because you get to edit so much, Halo was more about editing your Spartan's appearance, which was badass in itself, but it felt more skill and even and fair in the multiplayer because you didn't get you and another guy both wielding AK-47s, but you don't have the cool red dot because you haven't gotten 50 kills with that fucking gun yet. Fuck you.
quick little story. I had a friend who was taking a college class about art, and he forgot to do his assignment, which was make a self-portrait. So he decided to just take a screenshot of his avatar from a Halo game that he had like decked out. It divided the class. Like literally, it divided the class, and they literally talked only about it the entire class session because they were like, creating your own avatar like that and customizing it, it is a work of art. It takes so much to do. And other people are like, no, it's like you didn't make the assets and the things, and literally, and like they were just at each other's throats the entire time.
I
And
would
he
have said.
got
I
an
probably
A.
would have said the same thing. I would have said the same thing. I've been like, my hand hurts from having to redraw my face. You better damn well give that man a F.
Yeah. But I love that about Halo multiplayer games. Like, your Spartan's armor sets were locked behind getting achievements in the game, and that was the best feeling in the world, is finally getting a really hard achievement and unlocking like the Hayabusa armor or the katana on your back. Oh my god.
We need
Because
games like that again.
yeah, because back then
I
if you loaded into a
love
multiplayer map and you saw a motherfucker with a katana on his back, you were like, I know what this guy did to get that.
This guy has
now
no life. He
Yeah.
he be drinking Surge all day.
Yeah, this man is fucked up.
Surge.
This man hasn't slept in 48 hours and has drinking 6 Red Bulls. He's about to fucking kill me. Like, but nowadays you see a guy with a katana on his back, you're like, that skin was $2.99. I know that.
Hey, Stacks, say thank you, sir.
How you doing, Stacks?
We are having an amazing night. We are. We are actually just about to end.
Yeah.
We are. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna raid out.
Wrap up,
I
raid
have
out,
a pistol
burrito.
and an RPG. Dylan W23 Rage Stakes. That's exactly how I read those people's names.
But back to,
You know,
Halo.
it used to mean something whenever you saw like a clan name at the end of someone's name, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they play this game a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before you raid, remember you're amazing. Thank you, Stacks. You're
No,
amazing
you're
too. We love you,
amazing.
man.
Yeah. I love you, Stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
On-
back,
Love your Stacks. Who you got anybody your eye into raid, Fox? Your friend's friend of your friend
let's
on?
see. Shall we find
Let's
new blood
see.
or should we raid around?
New blood. Well, you said we got to raid up, right? Well, there's Iron Mouse. No, I'm kidding.
I'll kill you.
I mean, Brecker got us. Brecker got us the other day. Brecker got us the other day. We could always.
yeah,
That's
hit
true. Is he
Brecker
on?
up.
He is on.
Yeah, he
okay.
is. He got us the
Get
other
him.
day.
Get him, attack him.
Get him. We're
attack
attacking.
him.
Oh darn it! The quote
Where-
messed up the emote.
Why can't I raid?
Oh, is it supposed to be a mute? Yes, achievement-based
Never mind.
skins and our avatars are the best. It's also flex. I really wish they would go back to it, but we're so stuck in microtransactions. I don't think we'll ever really truly get it again.
Yeah.
Brecker's jamming. Then let's go jam. Let's go
Let's
hit
go
that
jam
Brecker
with
up if he's
Brecker.
jamming.
Jay.
Let's go
Good
smack Brecker.
Let's go guitar.
Okay. Queuing. Okay, good. I'm queuing up for raid.
Zy-
My OBS like
Zyphod,
broke
you just
and
got
the chat
raided.
vanished.
Sci-fi.
Oh, what? I got raided. Hey,
We're-
Starchild, we're raiding out. Oh my goodness! Welcome. Hello, Iggy. Hello, Faye. Hello,
Wow.
Halberg.
Kinda like
Thank
the
you.
timing.
We
Thank you
literally
so much,
just
Irene.
queued up to raid Brecker. But welcome into the Lantern Light, and hope your guys' stream was good, and that you
Mhm.
if you got a raid and run, totally understand. We're about to go listen to some music. You caught me. Ha!
Thank you
dare.
for joining, Late Bloomer. It was good to have you. I'm
Yeah,
glad
thank
you
you.
shared a lot of our opinions, which made me feel better about it because now I know I'm validated.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
Halo was good. Halo was good.
Oh yeah.
I can't
Oh, yeah.
say anything about it.
Hey,
Oh, you will.
Iggy, hey, Faye, thank you guys so much.
We'll play
We
through it
appreciate you.
together.
Yeah. What?
We are playing through that together.
We
We're gonna do
appreciate
that.
we
you
have
too,
to.
Iggy.
We found a way to play 4-player on 1 and 2, so we're doing it.
Yep. Yeah, we have to. We have to force Crow. We will
Okay.
tape him to a couch, and he will play Halo.
I haven't. Well, actually, I've seen somebody play through 3. Oh, we're about to raid out.
We're about
Okay.
to
Oh, all right. Thank you for joining us. Peace out.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll be here, keeping the lanterns lit. Heart with you always. Sword sheath. Boo!
Bye-bye. Yeah, mama.
Yeah, mama.
Mama.